Hey kids, it's Mrs. Compton, and today we're starting with something a little bit different. Do you remember start with, get to? So this is like a little game where everyone gets to use their very own strategy. I'm going to pull a number out of this bag and a number out of this bag. And we're going to see what number we start with and what number we're going to get to. Okay, so, I forgot to say this. Before we start, you can use any strategy, and you can use your 120 chart, or you can use your cubes, or you can use a number line. You can use whatever you want. So I'm going to get my 120 chart out, and I'm just going to have it ready just in case I want it. All right, here's my start with. Let's see what number. No peekies, right? 12. We're going to start with 12. All right, let's get that written up there. Start with 12. Do you think the number we're going to get to is going to be greater or less than 12? What do you think? We just don't know. We don't know the answer. Okay, here we go. We're going to get to 40. Oh, it was a number bigger than 12. Did you guess bigger than 12? Okay, or greater than 12 if we want to use our math talk. I think we should use our math talk, huh? Okay, so I'm going to hit pause, and I'm going to think about my strategy to start at 12 and get to 40 and see how far away they are. All right, grab your stuff if you're going to use some tools, and get ready. We'll be back to talk strategy. Do you have your strategy? I decided to use the 120 chart for my strategy, so I decided to pull out my big 120 chart. I thought about using these, but I really, in the end, I just thought for myself, for my own strategy, I liked my 120 chart. Okay, let's see. If we start with 12, that's right here, and get to 40, how many jumps would we have to take? All right, so raise your hand if this was your strategy and you did this. Let me see. Wave at your teacher if you did this strategy with the 120 chart. Okay, now there's different ways to use the 120 chart, so we don't even know if we used the same strategy, even if you use the 120 chart. All right, so let's see. I'm starting at 12. Okay, let me get my marker going. Here we go, 12 right there. I'm going to circle it. And then I'm going to go, it's bright out there. I'm going to go all the way to 40. I'm going to make an estimate. I think it's going to be somewhere around, like, more than 20, but less than 30. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's see. Maybe you just hopped all the way from 12 all the way to 40. Did anybody do that? So let's see. If you did that, you would count. Oh my goodness. All of that, right? Question. Do we have to count the 12 and the 40? That's a big question, isn't it? So it looks like that's my starting number, and it's already been counted. I'm thinking about from here. That would be hop number 1, number 2, number 3, and so on. So I didn't count my starting number. Some people might even like to put a cross on it. I've seen kids do that before. And then they count everything, but then you do have to count the ending number, don't you? Because that hasn't yet been counted. Okay, I'm talking too much, you guys. Let's get to work. Here we go. Get this off of here, you guys. No, I don't have any cubes to drop right now. I heard some of you thought that was pretty hilarious last week when I was dropping cubes everywhere. All right, so here we go. Maybe you would think about counting one by one, or maybe you would say, I would just go down and add 10. Because if you go from 12 to 22, you've added 10, huh? And then maybe you decided to add another 10. And that's 32. And then hop over by ones to 40. So let's see. We've already added 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Did you get 28? Maybe you jumped in a different way. Ooh, did you use a number line? Wave at me if you used a number line. Okay, let's try it out. Let's try it out with a number line. So what if you started at 12 on a number line and you got to 40? How would you hop on that number line? How would you get there? Let's see. Would you hop one by one? Some people are probably going, yeah. Okay, we could hop one by one. Would you take bigger hops than one? Wave at me if you'd take bigger hops than one. Let me see. Anybody out there waving? Yeah? Okay. If I wanted to hop from 12 to 20, I'm thinking about my tools now in my head. Here's 20. If I have 12 already, wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. 12 already. That's my 12. How many hops would I have to get to 20? Let's count them up. Ready? We would have to take those hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because 8 and 2 are friends of 10. Miss Price's class loves to say that extra loud. Do you guys like to say that extra loud too? Okay, so 12 plus 8 makes 20. And then what would you do? I'm curious. I can think of a couple different strategies. So I'm thinking maybe you would go from 20 to 30 by adding another 10. Whoops, that should be 30 down there. 20 plus 10 makes 30. And then you only have to go from 30 to 40. Did anybody do that? 30 plus another 10 makes 40. Okay, now we hopped all of those. So 10 plus 8 makes 28. Hey, we got a match. We had 28 there and 28 here. Okay, you guys, I think it's time. Let me see if I can get down my 120 chart without dropping everything, right? Because we know, we've learned, I'm a little clumsy. So here we go. Will she do it? Yes, she will. Ha-ha! I didn't drop it today. Okay, Goldfish crackers. Who likes to eat these? Me. You know who else likes to eat these? Chip. Chip loves them. All right, here we go. Goldfish crackers. Michael had some goldfish crackers. His mom gave him more goldfish crackers. Okay, so Michael had some goldfish crackers already. Then his mom gave him some more. Okay. Now Michael has goldfish crackers. Okay. How many goldfish crackers did Michael have to start with? We're not going to know the starting number. Okay, let's check out our number sets and read the story with some numbers. Here we go. You might choose 7 and 20, or you might choose 17 and 60, or if you're feeling daring and you feel like your strategy is super good and you're ready for a really big challenge, you could try 39 and 120. All right, so we're going to try it with 7 and 20. Okay, Michael had some goldfish crackers. His mom gave him 7 more goldfish crackers. So Michael already had some. Let me see your hand with the crackers. Okay. Now, his mom gave him 7 more. Okay. Now, Michael has 20 goldfish crackers. So put your hands together. Let me see them. Put 20 crackers inside there with your brain. All right, now we know he has 20 crackers, but we don't know how much he had in the beginning. That's what we're trying to find out today. So, kids, remember, I'm gonna get my tool out again. You can use your 120 chart. I bet it's not as big as mine, though. You can use our 120. You can use your tools. You can use a number line, whatever makes sense. Okay. It's time to get going. Oh my goodness, we've been at this math stuff for quite some time. I'll see you next time, kids. Bye.